Last week I made a video why rap is trash, but mainly focusing on the rappers that I listen to that I had on my playlist. This week I will explain why I believe the songs that are being put out right now aren't connecting with me. Okay, first, we just know too much. And by that, I mean the excessive social media and the access we have to information. Now we know who our favorite rapper is dating, what car they drive, where they live, what they're wearing, who they're beefing with, all the rumors about them. And we could literally grab our phone and check on them daily, or not even daily, just whenever you want. You could just go to their profile and kind of get an idea of what they're doing and what they're up to. So when you do listen to a new song or a new project, uh, there's not much there that is new. That forces the listener to diminish their appreciation for that artist's project. It's like when you have too much of something, you value it a lot less. Rappers have lost their mystique. There's no awe factor about a lot of them anymore. We just know everything. Second, society is just moving on. The societal pace has accelerated. I think that's leading listeners like myself to quickly move on to the next project. And that limits the chance of discovering a solid project or a song. I believe for anyone to appreciate or to grasp the full concept of a new project, it could take anywhere from a week, sometimes even a month, to fully understand and appreciate a solid project. And I think now, even like myself, I'll listen to it when it's released. So on like a Friday, and by Monday, I'm not going back to listen to the entire album. I'm listening Friday to pick the songs that I really enjoy, and by Monday, I will just refer back to the one or two, three songs that stood out, and that's a problem. Third, I will say the cringe era, and and by that I mean because we know so much, and because we have access to all these information, some of our favorite rappers are just cringing. Like, it's just cringe. A lot of my favorite rappers aren't growing. Like, they're stuck and they're trying to relive their 20s. And it's not fly for me, you know what I'm saying? They just doing corny shit. A lot of them are still trying to have that tough image, gangster image. And on the other side, you have people like Kai, who's super successful just being himself and showing the new generation that you don't have to be street or portray that gangster image to be successful. And you have just your average guy putting out solid content on YouTube and other platforms, and they doing great. So you have people supporting that lane. So a lot of rappers that's, came up on the street image, still trying to portray that. Yeah, people is not rocking with it. An example would be when Fabio Foreign was on Black Boys Max stream. The viewers took Black Boy Max side because they weren't rocking with how Fabio Foreign was acting, smoking after he told him like smoke outside, he blew the smoke in his face. That's a good example of what I mean by like cringe. I would say my fourth reason would be the rise of Afro beats. Personally, I've been listening to past 3-4 years. I've been listening to a lot of Afro beats. And in 2018, I didn't have that option. So now I spend a lot of my listening time listening to other genres like Afrobeat, which leaves me with less time to listen to rap. And I believe I'm not the only one that's doing that. Lastly, I would say is the significant decline in sales and streams. Because of the significant drop in sales and streams, some rappers aren't motivated to drop because they're looking at it like, hey, I'm putting all this effort, creativity, time, love into this project, and I'm not making no money from it. I'm doing 10K, 20K first week, and I'm not gaining nothing. Some rappers are just like, no, so why bother? From what I'm seeing, a lot of them are low-key scared to drop because they don't want their project to do 10K when they were doing 60 plus or 80 plus. Now they don't want to do 10K a week because then it looks bad. Now the viewers have proof that they're not as good. The fact that there's low sales, low streaming, I believe that rappers are less motivated, have less incentive to drop because they're thinking, why drop if the fans aren't gonna care or support it? So I'll ask, whose fault is it? Is it society that is moving too fast or that is changing rapidly because of excessive social media? Or is it the rappers who are not putting the time and dedication into their projects to change the listener's perspective and appreciation for their projects? Let me know your thoughts below.